Hello everybody, Reaper X1 here again, back playing some more Terra tag, working on my do-all type build here. I'd like to thank you for joining me right off the top here, welcome you on top of that, because that is important. I think it helps having a good day when someone welcomes you. It works for me. And as always, I hope you're having a good one. And yeah, I've still been carrying on a little bit around at the back here, just putting my little bits in when I think they're needed, and just taking a nice closer look in here, kind of seeing how I want to go about this, because I got to get it to feed back around. So, a little bit of the spaghetti work, we'll call it, the noodle work of the conveyors, and we'll get things figured out and wrapped around and tied into each other and working, and hopefully not backing up and blowing itself apart. But it's going to take a bit of time, right? Like everything, it takes a bit of time. So yeah, just trying to wrap this around here so I can get her up to up above there so it can actually feed through. There. Now that should be able to send stuff right to the fabricators. Yeah, so this is nice. Look at this. You can put stuff right in there. But in newer updates since this was made, that doesn't seem to work anymore. So that hurts. Because I was really excited about that, because I've had so many issues where I've been inside a tech trying to build and not been able to do it, or I had to tear stuff apart just to make an opening so it would let me do it. And then when I saw that and I had that happen, I was like, woohoo, yeah! And then it seemed to have went away a little bit because I couldn't do it the next time I tried, and I was sad. It was very, very sad. So hopefully, maybe once again developers are watching. Maybe some other people have said so too, and maybe they'll come back. I'm hoping. I really hope a lot sometimes. Yeah, let's see what we're getting. We're going to build us up a wheel. Nope. That one didn't quite work out. I think it pooped out a wheel. There it goes. I seen a wheel come out of there. It just happened so fast, like a blink of an eye. Fast blink, too. Yeah, let's see what this one does. Yeah, things just ain't working right. They're not going by those refineries correctly. It's missing stuff. So yeah, I might have to rethink that idea. Hopefully it'll work in the end. We'll have to try some things. Who knows, maybe we'll get her built, we'll have to tear her apart. Extensive work. Hoping not. Gee, that would fuck a little bit. It would fuck on things that aren't even mentionable. So yeah, we got a few of a little bit of a stockpile going. We've got to see if we can take off. And as you can see, she floats fairly nice so far. Like, I really wasn't expecting it to do that. With a little rocket power, you can change direction, but yeah, its tilt makes it want to fly the one way. But all in all, works pretty good. I like that. Ooh, right on the mountaintop, too. Almost perfect. If my anchor was a little lower, it would have been better, but I do want to keep it close to the ground. So yeah, those rockets, they are pretty powerful. And look, as soon as it lands, my base starts working again. I like it. I likes it a lot. There. Let's swap that around a little bit. There. That should work better. So yeah, I'm kind of thinking I might want a bunch of these, but since I am still kind of in the testing bit of this, things could change. So I was thinking having a little bit of forward momentum would be good. And then if I coupled that with maybe the few choice wings placed throughout, that it would maybe give me some control. I'd be able to dive and actually maybe do a proper landing and hopefully not blow everything right to snot when I try. And, it's a thought. But the forward momentum, it actually could prove to be a bigger problem than a solution. Because then I'm actually moving somewhere. Ideally, I'd like to be able to stop and just hover not do nothing, and then just come straight down. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to work out. I haven't got that far. I'm still just kind of hoping to get a shape, hoping to get all the features in, and hoping it'll still levitate or float. So yeah, it might be a tricky one. We're going to have to find out and see what happens, but we'll get her figured out, hopefully. If not, it'll be a good learning experience. Because I think it can be done. Now, if I maybe made the scale too small or something, perhaps, or the wrong size to make it so, that is a very good possibility. So a lot of the time I try and leave things a little bigger so I can fit everything in. And sometimes that, it's kind of come back and bit me in the ass a few times. I've had to tear things apart extra, I think. So, you kind of weigh your options. Do I want to build with extra features in mind, or do I want to build for a lean, mean, right to the point? Either way it can work, though. Yeah, we'll fill that in. Try and keep her as symmetrical as possible, but I know it's out a little bit. So I expect by the time I really get down to it and near finishing, I'm going to have there's going to be some balancing acts going on. Trying getting it all figured out. And if it even gets that far, I don't know yet. Like I said, there's still so much to do on this. And while working on this, I've actually got a few new ideas to try out on the useless machine. So I got to get back to that. Because I ain't done with it. It will get finished. As far as it working the way intended, not sure yet. That's another one that I hope. But I figure propellers are a good idea because they don't run out of the fuel. So for down, this might be the way to do it. Get a bunch of them put in though. I don't know if that'd be enough, but I think that's a good place to try. We get this little glutton saved, and let's see what she does. And whoop. Okay, it floats away fairly good. It's tipping. It's tipping. No, it's tipping. Oh, it's really tipping. Look at me go. Oh, lost my goodies. Lost my chunks. I'm getting chunky. Well, see how fast we're going. 27. It's not bad for not really having too many motors. I got a few propellers that could be pushing me forward, and then that's what the rockets kicked in a bit. But yeah, it pulls her back down to earth quite good. Man, I always thought it was like 50 where you started losing stuff off tractor pads, but wow, that's really gotten a lot less. So yeah, this may not work as nice as I thought. I might be going through and switching all those silos with the Venture ones. I think they're supposed to be better for mobile transport, hanging on to things at high speeds. I'm not sure if they hold the same amount, though. I haven't checked that in a while. I'll have to give her a look, But yeah, right now it seems to be hovering along pretty nice. I still go like that. I hope that doesn't change. Because it does make it a lot nicer than having to try and land the thing, get close to the ground, and everything else. Because I know for future updates that I've been playing through and building, it has not been very nice. You take off, it's done. It's probably not coming back down. The re-anchor button screws with it, makes it kick around and go all weird and a little bit stupid. So, yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to battle that, but we'll see. We're thinking of stuff. I got a few ideas. Ooh, just missed that. Got a few ideas that may come in and work. So, until I know if they're yay or nay or good or bad, I don't want to say a whole lot about them. Don't want to waste anybody's time, I'm losing bits. I'm losing my bits. It's not good. I like those bits. They're good bits. There, put that down. Won't lose no more bits that way. So yeah, it travels along fairly good. I don't even know how far it would go before it comes back down to ground on its own. I was hitting the shift button on that a little bit just to kind of coax her down and hopefully where I wanted. Because it looked like a fairly level, almost nice spot. It's a little bumpier than I actually thought from what I could see up there. But I do have a trading station there. Now, one thing I did think of is the anchor I used under this. I might switch it out for a rotating anchor. Just so, I could turn it, let it go, aim it, and it would be gone. And then I just got to worry about bringing it down. But this thing, it will be able to steer. Hopefully. I got ideas for it. I've been working it in as I've been progressing, and so far it does stuff. It's not too heavy of a thing yet where the steering is overpowered, so just kind of going with it and open. Well, yeah, that wasn't too bad of a little trip. I give that one, I'd give it a 5 for the learning curve. I'd say it was fairly good. But anyway, let's see if we can actually get some crafting going on here. As you can see, I got enough component factories in there where it should be able to craft every damn thing in this game. Automatically hit the button, have the resources, and then hit the button. Oh, yeah, that's the way to do it. And then it should be able to do it. Now, the problem I come into earlier is that stuff was getting past the refineries and not being able to get back. Which is kind of weird, because I was pretty sure I had that set up. So I'm going to just kind of keep an eye on it for a little bit, check things out. And I'm really hoping that ain't the issue, because if it is, that could be a lot of stuff to tear apart. There you are, it's cycling through the stuff though. Right on, get her done. Make me proud. Make me proud. Do some good work for me. I would really appreciate it. Oh, what are we getting? Oh, that looks like it's for the Hawkeye. So yeah, the big one I got going here right now is the Megaton. Because that uses I think it uses every class of the components. All the way up to the exotic. So I figure that's a good one to use. Oh, these are our other ones we need. Yeah, it looks like our component that we need. Our, you got that's the blue. No, that's going there. Oh, that was black. All these labels are in my way. I can't see them very good. We'll get it eventually, though. It'll happen for us. Possibly. We will see something, hopefully, craft. Yeah, we got a couple more things in here, though. I think I'm a little low on a couple of the Celestite. So I'm going to get that all hopefully added in here as soon as I can figure out what one it is. Trying, though. Oh, I think that's the one I'm after. Yeah. Regen bubbles. I have to remember that. So yeah, now I just gotta wait a little while for them to run through. So yeah, like I was saying in the last one there, it's not really the hugest base out there, but it's got enough conveyors in it where things take a little while. And believe it or not, if I remember correctly, I even have the pacemaker block on this set to turbo. I think that's it over on the side over there in the corner, on the right hand side, just hanging off the edge of the black. Yeah, that one. Oh no, that's the speedometer. Maybe I don't have it on here yet. I could have swore I did. But yeah, with lag and everything else, I sped it up some. I got it to about this speed, and I figured, well, this is fairly good, It keeps things reasonable. I didn't want to go crazy, or every time the camera turns, it just looks like nothing but a blur. It gets kind of hard on the eyes. Oh, here, look at this big selection going by. Yeah, you go get sorted. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised that top one has... Oh, one has finished. We must have missed it. Or I missed it. I bet you it's that one right there. Right on top of the yellow fabricator. So yeah, we just need the final piece for the Megaton. The Proxima Dark, I believe it is. So I guess we got a wee bit of a wait. So as I'm waiting for that, I'm going to kind of start doing a little bit of the wrap up here and just say thanks once again for joining me. And I do want you to know that I do appreciate all the support you guys bring, all the awesome that only you guys can bring. It does help my little channel. I hope you know that. If you don't, I'm telling you, it does. It really does help. And, it is the stuff only you guys can bring. The likes. Hey, if you like this one, throw a blue thumb. Cool. And, the suggestions. That's always a good one, too. The little challenges, I like them. They're always fun. Feedback in general. It's a very useful tool. And other than that, you guys also seem to be taking a little bit of a shine to the Saturday Showcase, where, your cool and original techs could have a video made for their very own. I've been having a little bit of trouble with them recently, but I'm working on them. I got to get myself a new creative save to work that'll actually load in the text right, and then we'll be back to doing the good ones. For now, I've been kind of trying to hold off a bit. I don't really want to do too many in the R&D because they're not really that fun, I don't think. You still get to see some cool and original text, but they're just not as fun. Working on it, though. Work in progress, we'll say. And yeah, if you haven't done so already, a subscription, ding the bell on top of it. That's always good. Yeah, because, this is one place where you always have someone wishing you a good one. And, it does thank you a ton. And, other than that, if you'd like to support this little channel in another way, there's always that paypal.me link down there. If you'd like to send in a small donation, it's set up for $2 right now, but that can be, just change the 2 to whatever number. And, it would really help me out. And it'll get your name thrown into a draw for a $40 or a 3D printed tech that's currently valued at $40. That would be coming from Gravit, paid for by me. So if you're interested, it's all down there. So until next time, everybody, keep being the awesome and keep having a good one. Bye.